it's time for you to wake up and smell the damn gains. Alright? Virtual's protocol, Genesis launches, is the most consistent thing right now that is absolutely printing next level numbers. 50, 130x's, 80x's, all kinds of numbers, guys, okay? And we were the first ones to show you this a very long time ago. If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe. But more importantly, smash the bell notification buttons, because content like this truly is time sensitive and it's really going to put you ahead of the pack when it comes to the next best thing in crypto. And we're talking about gains over here. That's what we do best on this channel. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, man. You're missing out on exclusive content over there that I don't share here on YouTube. So follow me on Twitter as well, okay? Guys, let's go over this, okay? Straight to the point. So this video was 6 days ago. I told you this was the next cook. I said Virgin was going to do really well, okay? This is the real individual at hand that I think is going to do, you know, pretty decent here, okay? So let's go to live, because he is live right now, guys, okay? 20 hours and 39 minutes left. He's about 80% subscribed. And sure enough, that's exactly what it did. All right, guys, let's take a look at where it stands today from the Genesis launch price and also from the secondary market. I sent out this tweet this morning saying, every day I wake up to a pleasant surprise in the Virtuals ecosystem. What do I mean by that? Well, what I meant by that was Virtuals was the top gainer for the past 2 days out of all cryptocurrencies. So we are very early here, and we will experience a popularity boost. That's on the native token side, Virtuals, okay? Now we're talking about this project that went live about 6 days ago or 7 days ago. Oh, sorry, 5 days ago. Today, Virgin has hit an all-time high of 32 million market cap, which is 139x, bro. 139x. And it's currently sitting at 28 million, 121x. Okay, this is the graph. All-time high, 32 mil, currently sitting at 27.88. I think it's a little bit higher right now, okay? So that is the play right there. And as you can see right here, this is the, you know, the high that it hit. And look right here, 28.77 million. So once again, I gave you guys the prediction or the play before the results were in, before the token was even live, okay? And let's take a look at something else over here, because let's just say that how you didn't have enough points or you had points, and for whatever reason, you wanted to maybe accumulate more points for the next pre-sale or Genesis launch, and you didn't throw anything into the Genesis launch for a Virgin. If you were buying on the secondary market, guys, you still printed pretty damn good. Because look at this. So it went live right here. Okay, let's just say you didn't buy here, right? You didn't buy at the bottom. It went to 11.99. Even if you bought that top for that day when it went live in 24 hours at 12 million market cap, you bought the top. Where it's at right now at 28 million, guys, you already 2x'd on the secondary, okay? If you didn't buy the top and you came down here on the dip, that's 7.37 million, okay? It went to 32 million, guys. That is like 4.5x, something like that. That's pretty damn good gains, even right here. You could have bought at 10.5 million, okay? That is almost 3x right there to the top, okay? Well, actually, that is 3x at the top. What am I saying? I was looking at the current price, okay? That's almost 3x at the current price, and that is over 3x at the top, okay, guys? So what I'm trying to tell you here now is you don't always have to get into the Virgin's Genesis launch, or let's call it the pre-sale, if you will, to bank coin here. Obviously, that's where you're going to get the cheapest price. But the whole point of this system is to showcase a well-designed structure and system that promotes healthy token projections and market caps. It sustains market caps and it works. As I said in a tweet, 99% of tokens on Pump Fund that graduate, that are bonded, struggle to cross over the 1 million mark or maintain that. But 99% of the tokens here in the Virtuals ecosystem struggle to go below 1 million market cap after being succeeded. Facts. That's what we have over here. So the system is working, okay? And I mean, it just don't stop, because in my humbled opinion, one of the best prospects to emerge out of the Virtuals ecosystem is about to showcase itself today. You could pledge for this. And a matter of fact, I really and truly shouldn't even be telling people about this, about pledging in the Genesis launch, because I'm bullish on this project, and the more people that come into the Genesis launch, which potentially means less allocation for me. But since I'm classy like that, I just like to share alpha. I want everybody to benefit. It's the truth. You know what I mean? I really shouldn't be talking about it this bullish, so you guys don't throw any points on allocation, commit virtuals in the Genesis launch section. I should say that for me, but I'm not that guy. Okay, and I've did a live stream interview with Kelly, who is the CEO of the project that won the Virtuals Hackathon event called Solace. Okay, we simulcasted on Twitter yesterday and YouTube. Check out that video. Okay, it's pinned in my YouTube channel and also on my Twitter page. Check it out. This is the alpha. This is the next best thing, in my humble opinion, that I believe is going to do in 24 hours a minimum 50x. Maybe 40 to 50x minimum. I'm expecting big gains from this one. This is the next banger, 110%. 110%. This is the banger. Okay, guys? Check them out. AI Companion. That's a real market behind it. And at the beginning of this video right here, I showed you guys a nice little trailer about this. And on the news, they're talking about AI Companions. Like, what I'm trying to say, what I was trying to show you guys here, okay, as the news is talking about it, is that there's a real market behind AI Companions. Okay, and there's a website that's getting a lot of users and all that kind of stuff. So I believe they are on the right path. And yeah, this is the live stream on Twitter. It's also pinned over here. Okay, guys. We had, 4,855 viewers. I think that was about 2,000 live participants. And then the remainder, 2,855, were people watching the replay. So people are digging, we had some good, it was received really well, is what I'm trying to say. And this is Solace. So this is their Twitter. Solace, your emotionally intelligent AI companion. Winner at the Virtuals Hackathon. Founded by Kelly and her other teammates over here. They go to Berkeley University, which is renowned for having great tech minds. Okay, Steve Wozniak, the Intel guy came from there. Steve Wozniak is the Apple computer guy. And there's somebody else, I think Google or something like that, came from Berkeley University, guys. Highly intelligent people. And I like young talent, man. So there's a reason why they won the hackathon event and were champions over the rest of the competition, yeah? So let's just leave it like that. Every time, any time when you're looking for the next best thing, doesn't matter the ecosystem. It could be Solana, obviously Base, wherever it is, Ethereum, whatever it is, you always want to look at the next best thing. And that's not going to necessarily always be something that's already live. People like to look at these up-and-coming hackathon projects. That's where you get the alpha. That's where you get the prospects where people aren't really looking as much. People are normally looking at what's on the market. But if you really want to be ahead of them, you need to find what's coming on the market. That's going to be the next banger. And that's how you position yourself. And in my humble opinion, that's what Solace is. So, right here, shipped by UC Berkeley team who placed first in the Virtuals Hackathon. Solace is an emotionally intelligent AI companion that delivers real time. This goes live in 3 hours and 8 minutes. Hopefully I can get the video up. The video should be up on or about that time, okay? But this is the pledging, again. This is where you pledge your Virgin points, and then you commit your virtuals, right? How much allocation you want, a maximum of 566 units. After this timer goes to 0, it refreshes with a new 24-hour timer when that goes to 0, and then the token will go live once that timer countdown is at 0. Okay, guys? And that's where you could trade on the secondary. As I said, people are making money with the Genesis launch side of things, but also on the secondary. I showed you guys out with Virgin, and you could have done this with multiple other projects as well. Arbis as well as Princeton. You guys remember Arbis? Arbis is building their InfoFi platform, kind of like Cato. They had a nice pop as well. So I feel as though as this bull run really starts to take off, Bitcoin's mooning and alts are getting the love. Listen, man, Virtuals is going to moon. And, we've seen Virtuals moon without the market mooning, right, in Q4. And I feel like we're about to witness very similar things. So the question is, are you positioned correctly? Do you got your points? Do you have these new AI agents in your portfolio? If you don't, you're really leaving money on the floor, guys. So there ain't really much left to see other than, until my next video, your ass is on your own, bro. Later. Francis Dhun, Uncensored.